Health officials make a major revelation related to the origins of the new COVID-19 variant as we shed light on the black world with headlines from across the diaspora. The Netherlands announced earlier today that researchers discovered at least 2 pre-existing cases of Omicron in the Western European country, just days before South African scientists publicly reported Omicron's existence. The old cases of the variant in the Netherlands date back to November 19th and November 23rd. This revelation by Dutch officials proves the spreading of the new COVID-19 variant was well underway in Western Europe prior to the detection of more than a dozen infected passengers on flights that arrived in the Netherlands from South Africa last week. Now, let's head over to Sudan, where military personnel and tens of thousands of protesters clashed in the heart of the capital city. Sudanese security forces deployed tear gas earlier today at protesters fighting against military rule in the country during demonstrations in central Khartoum. Recently reinstated Prime Minister Abdalla Hamdok told media last week that he agreed on a deal with military head and coup leader General Abdel Fattah al-Burhan in order to stop the bloodshed in the streets. But continued clashes with Sudanese security forces have already led to the killing of dozens who had been protesting the military takeover since late last month. Meanwhile, China promises to donate another billion COVID-19 vaccine doses to Africa. Chinese President Xi Jinping announced yesterday during the opening ceremony of a China-Africa Forum on Economic Cooperation that China pledges to provide Africa with 1 billion more COVID-19 vaccines, just days after South African health officials reported detecting cases of the Omicron variant of COVID-19. Currently, the continent, where more than 1.2 billion people reside, is largely unvaccinated, with less than 10% of the entire African population fully vaccinated. Over in the French Caribbean islands of Martinique and Guadeloupe, unrest continues over planned COVID-19 mandates. Security forces have been clashing with protesters on the islands as the French government vows to reimpose coronavirus mandates, including compulsory vaccination for healthcare workers. More than 2,000 people protesting against COVID-19 vaccine measures tore through the streets in Guadeloupe's capital, Pointe-à-Pitre, as protests have been ongoing for more than a week on both islands. In the wake of becoming a republic and removing Queen Elizabeth II as head of state, the country of Barbados is celebrating singer RIHANNA. During the country's first presidential inauguration, Barbados declared the Grammy Award-winning artist a national hero, giving her the title of the Right Excellent. In attendance of the ceremony was Prince Charles, Barbados' Prime Minister Mia Mottley, and President Dame Sandra Mason. Riri is the country's 11th national hero and the second woman to ever receive that title.